Hello guys, welcome again. So this is in this video I'm gonna explain to you what is the new software actually I'm building right now. And this software is a framework to build a SaaS product. I started building SaaS I think 5 6 years ago, but it's very tough because well you have experience building software. I mean real world software, not like just the landing page and this basic things. I'm talking about a real product. A real product, it takes a lot of time, effort, and actually you have to repeat yourself many times. For example, typically a SaaS product or any software, I can say, in some degree, has models like, for example, user, subscriptions, roles, multi-tenancy, security, feedback, and so on, right? For example, analytics, reports, for your payments, branding, permissions. As you can see, building a SaaS product or any software, it requires a lot of work. So after you are building a lot of times this similar products, well, there are some models actually they are the same. So that's why I decided to build my own framework where I can reuse 100% all the functionality I built before in other projects, not just a little bit, 100%, and for to create a new project, a new project, and I can focus just in the development of my product. Yeah, I know. Maybe you will say, but there are many templates. Maybe there is template I use, and yes, actually, I tested many of them, and many of them they are not scalable. For example, they are using some of them in the JavaScript world. I saw templates they are using Next.js, for example. Simple templates like subscriptions is fine, but at least as an engineer, I can tell you right now, if you are thinking about maintainability, scalability, and that kind of stuff, I don't know. Like I prefer to have something like is ready to scale, even if even I know, like I watch many videos like you have to build an MVP. Yes, you are right. It should be simple, yes, but in the process, something I don't like it is like I don't want to repeat myself because many times I build an MVP, it was working, and I had to rebuild again the same application. So my question is, why not just building one time, following the best practices as much as we can, even if it's an MVP, if it's working and we are successful, well, at least I don't have to rebuild again everything, right? And it's ready to be scalable. That is just my own opinion after building a lot of software for many years. So that's why I decided to do something like this. Yeah. So every time, typically, when I start a new project, I have to think about users, subscriptions with Stripe, roles, permissions, security, right login, how to verify the emails. Maybe you can use a provider, right? Many developers like to use, for example, Auth0 or another service, right? Firebase to for authentication, but many of them just they cover very simple scenarios. If you want more, well, you have to pay. That's the problem, right? You have to pay, and especially if you are a solo developer, sometimes paying $100 per month just to have multi-tenancy, for example, or $50 per month plus the Azure or the cloud, right? All the payments you have to make. Well, when you release your product, maybe you will be lost, especially for example, Webflow, that kind of things, right? They are very expensive, uh, because well, it's supposed like you will save a lot of time. Yeah, but in real world, building a SaaS product or any software is not just a landing page and just drag and drop. I think that is not going to solve the problem. Maybe simple cases, yes, but I'm talking about here like real software. Like actually, we are going to solve problems. So what I found here, like after building like around seven SaaS products, uh, I identify, like, for example, I have to build users, subscriptions, roles, multi-tenancy, security, and also When everything is working, I want to see analytics, right? Like if the application is working fine, I want to see reports on my payments, right? And not, I don't want to go to Stripe and to see like for all my applications, like how actually what is happening. No, I want to see everything in one dashboard where I can see each project, how much money it's making, and not just only one, like all together. I want to see a dashboard with all the, I want to see like how much money I'm making, or maybe I'm losing, right? So the branding, for example, the logo, the name, emails, um, if I have to send emails to my customers, right? Permissions, like for example, what the user can do if they have a specific subscription, something like that, and all of them, yeah, typically is the backend. So as you can see, building a SaaS product, usually you have to do something like this, right? So as I said before, like some users, actually many developers want to, they are using another provider, for example, Zero, like Firebase or Azure B2C, or I don't know, any provider, right? I don't have any issue with that. Maybe they can help you, yes, but many of them, at least in my experience, because I use many of them, in some point, or they are very expensive, or they are not scalable. So that's why, for me, I decided to build this. Like, actually, if you use this framework, yeah, doesn't matter the front you use. For example, here in React, Blazor, Vue, mobile or desktop, whatever you want to use. The idea is having a platform where you can create projects. So when you create a new project, you will have built in all the models here. Yeah. So with API ready, and the only thing you are gonna do is just focusing in the product itself. Yeah. Of course, you will have to go to Stripe, and you will have to add your subscriptions. That is something we cannot avoid. But in the application, in your project, you will see in real time, like all the subscriptions, right? And the only thing you have to do is just to link one subscription, could have multiple roles or one role. Yeah. And by doing that, your backend or this project, yeah, you are telling, like, you know what, if the user is premium, is gonna have, the user is gonna have, I don't know, admin role, yeah. So in the client, in React, Blazor, or whatever, you will have APIs just to know they get information, or or real time notifications. So the idea is like you don't have to rebuild again and again the same thing here. I know maybe this project is too big, you can say, but what I'm doing right now is because in some point in my life in the past, I already built users, subscriptions, everything together. So what I'm doing right now is moving all the pieces, like from other projects I built before, to build this framework. Yeah. So the idea is building a low code framework, like actually SaaS builders want to just go to this platform, create a new project, and just work. That's it. Yeah, because everything is gonna be done for you. And also, one of my plan actually is offering not just templates, because templates is good, they are good, but more like templates. I wanna have like starter kits, for example, in React, Blazor, Vue, and mobile, where when you download the application or the project, you run the application, you just set the settings, right, the API, everything, because you have to connect to the backend, and you will see the landing page working in that moment. Yeah, so if you have products, you will see automatically the products there in the website. All the management, login, logout, verify emails, everything is gonna just be ready. Be ready. That's the idea. And the only thing you have to do is just focusing in your own product. And I can tell you something. Even if this project doesn't work, like for example, people say, "Ah, no, there are many templates." I don't. I mean, like, I want to be very respectful with all of you guys, but I don't care. Why? Because it's something I am doing every day. So with this framework, all of this, I'm gonna build more projects. So if I have to spend, like, maybe I'm spending maybe 1 month or 2 months, maybe 3 months or 4 months building a SaaS product, with this, all of this, at least for me, it's gonna take maybe just 1 week or 2 weeks maximum, because everything is gonna build. It's gonna be there, built in. And also, one very important model is this one. Actually, for me, is the most important one, because it's not just about. Uh, Let me change the color here. Text. Well, never mind. It's very important because I want to get the feedback from the users. So the idea is, imagine this: you have your SaaS product, yes, but how you can get the feedback if your product is doing well? Well, one way is just to see the Google Analytics, how many visitors you have, and that kind of stuff, right? But in my case, I want to ask to the user, actually, if the user has a problem or something like that, right? So that's why I built, actually, this model actually exists internally in one of my products. In my yep, where actually it's just a form with a template. Well, the idea is, you have this model here, yes, and you will have here another section of analytics, where you will see all the reviews of your application. Just everything in one platform. Everything just in one platform. You don't have to go to another tool. No, everything is gonna be there. Of course, the idea is building the minimum. Like, you don't have to be worried, right? Because I don't want to make it like too big, too complex. Because if I do that, um, this is gonna be a monster. The idea is, you have to spend more time. The idea is solving the problem we have, as at least in my case, solving my problem as a SaaS builder. I don't want to be worried about this anymore. I just want something like, actually, I create my project in React, in Blazor, in Vue, whatever, and I am ready to go, thinking in my product, not thinking in this, right? So that's the idea. So every week, I'm gonna start posting here in this channel how actually I'm building this, and some technical designs, of course. Of course, this project is not gonna be open source because it's a lot of work. Yeah. Um, but well, my friends, so I hope you like it. Please let me know in the comments, what do you think about this product. Thank you.